Today we are going to talk about something very interesting that most of us see every day but rarely pay attention to: the pictures printed on Indian currency notes. Whenever we use money, we usually focus on the value of the note, whether it is 10 rupees, 50 rupees, or 500 rupees. But if we observe carefully, every note tells a story. These pictures represent India's heritage, achievements, culture, architecture, and scientific progress. In a way, our currency notes act like small history books that travel from hand to hand across the country. Let us start with the 2,000 rupee note. On the back of this note, we can see the image of Mangalyaan, also known as the Mars Orbiter mission. This mission was launched by ISRO in 2013, and it became a proud moment for India. India became the first country in the world to reach Mars in its first attempt. The mission showed the strength of Indian scientists and proved that India can achieve great success in space exploration with limited resources. The image of Mangalyaan on the note represents scientific advancement, innovation, and the dreams of a modern India moving towards the future. Next comes the 500 rupee note. On this note, we see the picture of the Red Fort located in Delhi. The Red Fort is one of the most important historical monuments in India. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century. Every year on Independence Day, the Prime Minister of India hoists the national flag from the Red Fort and addresses the nation. Because of this, the monument has become a powerful symbol of India's independence, pride, and national identity. By printing the Red Fort on the currency note, India reminds its citizens of its historical roots and the long journey towards freedom. Now let us look at the 200 rupee note. On the back of this note, we find the Sanchi Stupa located in Madhya Pradesh. The Sanchi Stupa is one of the oldest stone structures in India and is closely associated with Buddhism. It was originally commissioned by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BCE. The structure reflects peace, spirituality, and the spread of Buddhist teachings. The carvings and gateways of the stupa beautifully depict stories from ancient times. Including the Sanchi Stupa on the note represents India's ancient civilization and the message of peace and harmony. Moving on to the 100 rupee note, we see the image of Rani Ki Vav, which is located in Gujarat. Rani Ki Vav is a stepwell built in the 11th century, and it is known for its magnificent architecture. It was constructed by Queen Udayamati in memory of King Bhima Van. The stepwell is designed in such a detailed and artistic way that it looks more like an underground temple than a water storage system. The walls are covered with intricate carvings and sculptures. This monument shows the brilliance of Indian engineering and art during ancient times. Today it is also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Next is the 50 rupee note. On this note, we see the famous stone chariot of Hampi in Karnataka. Hampi was once the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire and was one of the richest cities in the world during its time. The stone chariot, located in the Vitala temple complex, is one of the most iconic structures of Indian architecture. It represents the creativity, craftsmanship, and prosperity of ancient South India. The image reminds us of India's glorious past and the advanced level of art and construction achieved centuries ago. Now let us talk about the 20 rupee note. The picture printed on this note is of the Ellora Caves located in Maharashtra. The Ellora Caves are a remarkable example of rock-cut architecture. These caves were carved out of solid rock and include temples and monasteries belonging to Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. This makes Ellora a symbol of religious harmony and coexistence. The Kailasa temple in Ellora is especially famous because it was carved from a single rock and is considered one of the greatest architectural achievements in the world. Finally, we come to the 10 rupee note. On the back of this note, we see the Sun Temple of Konark located in Odisha. This temple is designed in the shape of a massive chariot dedicated to the sun god. Built in the 13th century by King Narasimhadeva I, the temple is known for its detailed stone carvings and grand structure. The wheels of the temple are so precisely carved that they also function as sundials. The Konark Sun Temple reflects the brilliance of Indian temple architecture and the deep cultural traditions of the country. When we look at all these notes together, we realize that Indian currency is much more than money. Each note highlights a different aspect of India: science, history, spirituality, architecture, and culture. From space missions like Mangalyaan to ancient monuments like Sanchi Stupa and Konark Temple, these images tell the story of a nation that is both deeply rooted in its past and confidently moving towards the future. So the next time you hold an Indian currency note in your hand, take a moment to look at it carefully. You are not just holding money, you are holding a small piece of India's story, its achievements, and its heritage that connects millions of people across the country.